Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and get started so that we can get through this. So a couple things that, hold on, honey. We're almost done, okay? Mom is going to be quick. So a couple things is that I'm going to create a group message come Wednesday morning. And actually what I think I'm just going to do is just combine, because there's two different conference groups. We have a conference roomies group, and then we have a conference 2017 group, and that is Taylor's downline in that one. And so some of those girls are staying with us, like Brooke is on here, and I think that's the only one from that group. Yeah, Brooke. So Brooke's at the hotel. So what we're gonna do, oh, there's Tristan too. Okay, cool. So what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna rename the group. The conference roomies are just going to be the conference group. I'm going to put everybody into that group. So what to kind of expect Wednesday. What? Okay. What to kind of expect Wednesday is that when we get there, everybody will get there, and everybody will check in about, I think the first person gets there about 5:30, but Kayla will be in charge of dispersing out the keys. So I will be posting my phone number, Kayla's phone number, Kendra's, and Tawny's. So that way, if somebody needs to get a hold of a leader for some reason, they can. But I don't even get there until like 10 o'clock at night. So it's going to be pretty late. So we're going to, honey, just a minute, okay? Okay, just a minute. So Wednesday is pretty much just like a check-in day, get settled, in the hotel, and everybody can post their itineraries if they want, like in the group page, the 2017 group page. It only has in that group who's going to conference. So nobody else is in that group. So Wednesdays is basically your check-in day. Get settled in the hotel. If you want, you guys, I would print off the itinerary and have it highlighted so you can have that with you so you're not constantly looking at your phone. If you're not a phone person, if you are, great. If not, it's fine. Have it printed off. So Wednesday, just basically a check-in day, everybody get there, okay? Thursday, when we get there, Thursday you basically want to think of like Thursday morning is like, I know there's a couple people coming Thursday morning on our team, but Thursday morning is a registration and a store day, okay? So you get there to registration, and then the store opens at 12, I believe. If you are planning on going to the store, try to get it out of the way the first day if you're already there. The only reason I say this is because you will be in line for a good 2 to 3 hours, if not more. So if you're planning on buying stuff at the store, do that. Otherwise, go like Friday and go the first thing as soon as it opens, okay? But what I will say is do not miss part of conference to go stand in the store line. Don't do it. It's not worth it, okay? Last year, we were in line at the very, very beginning when conference started, and it sucked because we missed the entire opening part of conference, which is like the coolest part. So the first day. So don't miss that. It's not worth it. So, I mean, unless you're at the very beginning line, like we were walking in the store, it kind of sucked. But, sorry guys, he's so sick. Okay, so Thursday is going to be a registration day. And so as everybody's kind of registering and getting to conference, then the store opens. Then what we're going to do about 3:30, we're kind of probably up in the air, 3:30, probably 3 to 4, I'm not quite sure yet, probably 3:30 though, is your diamond leaders are going to be ordering pizza. And the pizza will be available at the Embassy Suites. It'll be in one of our hotel rooms. As soon as we get the hotel rooms numbers, we will post them in that group message so you guys know where to go for that, okay? It is optional. If you are in the registration line or you are in the store line and you can't make it, that's okay, but we're just gonna let you know it's available. We won't be there all night making sure you get pizza, okay? So just a heads up. So this is when it's gonna be available. If you want to come at that time, you're more than welcome to. This is a meal, late lunch that will be provided for you. Then we will go into, you'll go into conference. Now, the way this is going to work this year is I'm not sure actually how this is going to work because it's a whole different setting than last year. The Amelia Arena is cold. And this is what I'm hearing from everybody, that it is cold in there. So heads up, you want to be layered. So whether you're wearing a tank top or a t-shirt, bring a cardigan over or sweatshirt over, or even a blanket, whatever you want to do. Like last year, you guys, I mean, and even the year before, Tampa is not that warm, but it's still warm. So it's like your shorts and a cover up, or your shorts and like a cardigan, or maybe even capris and a cardigan. Last year I wore capris and a t-shirt and like a cardigan everywhere. So, and then, I mean, I think one day I got to wear my dress without a cardigan over it. So just a heads up, wear comfortable shoes. You're doing a lot of walking. Everything, the registration and the store is at the convention center. And then the actual conference is at the Amelia Arena. So you're going to be going back and forth a lot. And it's about a 5 to 10 minute walk back and forth. So just a heads up on that. So Thursday is registration, store, and then opening session. Opening session is basically like welcoming. This is what we're doing. This is why you're here. This is not just basically like your boom to the weekend. And then we go into our worship session. Worship is so cool how they do it. So if you are kind of thinking like, I don't really know, I'm not really like too into that, still go. I promise you, it is so good. After worship, we're going to be doing a champagne toast in the hotel rooms again, kicking off the weekend all together. And then as we go into Friday, we do not have anything as a team planned for Friday. Now, the point of this group message is for you guys to buddy up. Everybody to buddy up with somebody. We will do our best we can to sit together at the Amelia Arena. I'm thinking because it's not sold out that we will be able to. But last year, I mean, Jess knows, she went early, Michelle went early, people went early to save seats, and it is a freaking nightmare, you guys, like nightmare. So people are literally like pushing and shoving and taking your seat and like, because they want to sit together. So it's craziness. So if you're ready to go and you're ready to leave to go to conference, just go. Don't wait for anybody. If we can sit together, we sit together. If we don't, we don't. It's just going to be kind of a madhouse. So that's why I want everybody to kind of buddy up and partner up, maybe go in groups of 3 or 4. But that's the point of the group messages, so that if you guys need to meet back up or you need to get a hold of somebody, you can. Last year we had issues with service though. As soon as you get into the arena, your service almost shuts down, just a heads up. So like the convention center last year, we were all dead while we were in there. So if you got lost with somebody, you were lost. So make sure you're constantly buddied up so that you're with somebody at all times. And then, okay, so Friday is going to be opening session again, and store in the morning if you haven't gotten to the store yet, or the afternoon session during your lunch break. Then your afternoon session, and then the block party. The block party, you can pretty much wear whatever you want. If you want to dress up or wear casual, you can. And then Friday night, again, it's just going to the block party. You are on your own all day Friday for meals, for food, for everything, okay? Then we go into Saturday. Saturday is the biggest day of the weekend. And so you're going to go into Saturday of your opening session in the morning. Then we have our lunch break, opening session in the afternoon. And then Denise has her event from 6 to 10. And then our team dinner is at 8 p.m. Your team dinner is not provided. I booked a place where we can go, hang out, share aha moments, reconnect, that sort of thing. Now, a couple tips on food. Those of you guys on food is that what I did last year and what I'm going to do again this year is if you have shake or you have Profit or whatever you may have, bring that with you. I did that for a lot of breakfasts, a lot of snacks that hold you over. The food down there is an absolute nightmare. So don't plan on going to getting lunch or whatever, because you're going to be standing in line forever. I mean, you can, but none of us, I don't even think one of us ate lunch out because it was so hard to get lunch. There was food trucks. It was absolutely impossible. A lot of us just went hungry because we didn't realize the first day it was like that. So then we ended up getting stuff that night at the store. But I already all planned ahead this year. I'm going to go to the store tomorrow and I'm getting all protein bars and like nuts and things like that for all my snacks and for lunches. And then that way, the only meal if I want to eat out would be dinner. But then again, you have 100 and, well, I guess not 100,000 people, but you have a good 40, 50,000 people in one area. It is so congested. I know, Hannah, I'm sad we're not going to be close to Taco Bell this year. Or Subway. Those are the best 2 places to go last year. So just a heads up, there's not much of like grab and go food. So plan ahead to bring snacks, or as soon as you get to Tampa, go to the grocery store and get stuff. That'll save you guys so much money. I can't even tell you how much money it will save you. I think last year we spent a lot of our money, our team, I mean, ask anybody, we spent money on food and Uber last year. Like it was ridiculous how much money we spent on those two things. So plan ahead on your snacks, bring your greens, chews, shake, whatever you can bring to hold you over. It will save you a ton of money, more money from the store, and then especially if you're on a budget as well. Yeah, I saw that actually, the store that's super close to the Publix, yeah, from the hotel. So a couple other things, what to bring, what to wear. If you are planning on shopping at the store, I would suggest bringing like 1 to 2 shirts with you, and then saving the rest of your space for clothes from the store. If you're only planning on buying like 1 shirt at the store, honestly, you guys, you really do not change that much. Like, and I mean, like the first year I brought like 25 outfits because I was like, okay, the opening session, the morning I'm gonna wear this, then when I go back at night, I wanna be cute. No, it doesn't happen like that. Like whatever you're in that morning, you're pretty much in all day. So plan for like 1 outfit traveling Wednesday, plan for 1 outfit Thursday, plan for 1 outfit Friday, plus if you're going to change for the block party, and 1 outfit Saturday. Those you guys that are there Sunday, Monday, it's obviously for whatever Sunday, Monday, but just be prepared to layer. So things that you can take off and things that you can put on. Shoes wise, I brought like my Converse last year. Those were a lifesaver. Having just like those shoes I can slip on and off, or Nikes, whatever. Also like flip-flop, not flip-flops, but sandals with a strap, so they're not falling off. That was nice too, because I didn't like wearing like closed-toed shoes all the time. I like to have like an option, so I did that. I was telling Leslie that was here tonight, I was telling her she was grabbing something. I told her, I was like, Thursday I kind of wore whatever. Friday I did a comfy day, so like a sporty comfy day. So those of you guys that are like, I don't really want to be that dressed up all the time, but I want to still be cute, my It Works stuff. I did like a sporty day one day, and I wore like cute It Works leggings, you know, whatever, and then like Saturday, whatever. So there's no dress code, but everybody will be in their black, green, and bling. So kind of think that. Think also, if you have a name tag, bring your name tags. If you have a lanyard, like bring a lanyard, but you will most likely get a lanyard at check-in. So, I mean, I have 2 of them from conference. I'm assuming they'll probably do another one. So you get a lanyard at check-in. A couple things to remember for like, Tina just messaged me. Is she on here? She said, can you bring wraps on the plane? Yes, you can bring wraps through security. A couple things for like when you're traveling, your cleansers, your toners, like all those things, either put them in a small bottle or put them in like Ziploc baggies. They will spill everywhere. That's happened to me almost every year, even after I Ziploc them. It's a mess. Supplements, things like that. If you don't have to bring the whole bottle, don't. Put them down into little baggies if you can. Another thing too is that when you're going into conference, a lot of times people are like, well, what do I even bring when I'm going to conference? Like the actual sessions, you know? Last year, first year I kind of learned, because the first year I brought my tablet, I brought my phone, I brought a notepad, and I had a couple things. It was just a lot. So decide that you're going to either A, take notes on your phone, or B, you're going to write them down and stick with that. Because however you want to do it, be prepared. And the other thing too is that when you're in conference, turn off all your notifications. And that sounds stupid and crazy. I'm like, what if I get a potential? Turn everything off. Because it is so distracting when you're trying to listen, you're trying to like be all there. If your phone's going off, like people know that you're there, right? Our team knows that they're there. I mean, we might go live maybe for a couple announcements and stuff on our team page, but as far as like being there, one thing that I can say, he fell asleep. He's fine. I'll just bring him to the couch when I get done. One thing that I can say is that, okay, so my first year of conference, I said this after Brandy messaged back, I said it in the group, but I'll say it again. So the first year, you guys, sorry, Nixon's babysitter for Wednesday and Thursday just messaged me. Okay, sorry. So when the first year that I went, I was so worried about Nixon. I was so worried about like leaving Tyson and like leaving Nixon home and like, okay, I have this at home. And like my brain was so full of stuff, you guys. And like, but I was still excited to go. I mean, who couldn't be excited for a vacation, right? Something that I will tell you is I want you guys to prepare your mind tomorrow. That's one thing that I want you to do. If it's one thing you did all day tomorrow, is prepare yourself. And that sounds crazy, but I want you going into conference this year so focused, open heart, open mind, that you go there like accepting everything and not questioning. Trust corporate. Trust your leaders. trust your sideline, trust your team, trust everything that's going on, because it's out of your best interest. And I promise you that if you go in there with, I'm ready, bring it in, your life will change the minute you leave. If you go in there with questioning, and my kids back home and my husband, and oh my gosh, my work and this, and like, oh, half my team's working and the other half aren't, and gosh, nobody's going to promote. I promise you nothing will happen. I promise you that. Like 110%, I can attest to that. The first year I did that, nothing happened when I left conference because I was so dang focused everywhere else. The second year last year, I popped on that plane and I said, I am leaving everything here. Everything. And I'm going to this conference so open-hearted, open mind, and my life will change forever. And it did. It did in every aspect of my life last year. So I want you guys to remember that this year. It's take a deep breath. As soon as you step on that plane, it's game on. It's a whole nother year for you. Nothing that's happened even exists. A person that just quit doesn't even matter anymore. Nothing matters but you. And I want you going to this conference for you. Not your team, you. And that's the other mistake that I made. And I was so worried about how everybody else was feeling and how everybody else was doing, and if they were okay and they're soaking it all in. Don't worry about anybody else. Focus on yourself, because this is the one weekend of the year where you get to be selfish. This is the one weekend of the year where you get to soak up every single thing at this conference, because you went here for you, right? You went here for you. You went here to fill your cup. You went here so that you could blow your damn mind. Right? So I want you guys to be so focused and clear about what you want going into this conference. And then when you leave, it's a whole nother level. And like on the Zoom tonight, like Cammie was saying, she was like, or Barb was saying, actually, Barb goes, it's one thing to be on the podcast. It's another thing the people that were there. People are going to want to be around you guys, when you get home, because there's going to be something different about you. Okay. So number one, we talked to them about what to pack. I mean, it's going to be about 70s, 80s, so bring layers so that you can take things off. Shoes-wise, bring a comfy shoe and like a sandal with a back on it. The 3 times we're getting together, the pizza late lunch Thursday, plus the champagne toast Thursday night, and then our dinner Saturday night. The hotel for the Embassy Suites, those of you guys that are there, it's all paid for and done. Store, you're going to the store, try to get that done Thursday. If not, like Friday during your lunch, do not go during the sessions. I promise you that you will miss out. Also, announcements, the big announcements happen late Saturday. It's the last thing that happens before conference is over. So product is usually like the first day. You're going to get business building training. You're going to get moms panels. You're going to get Millionaires Club. You're going to get like Denise is speaking for 8 to 10 minutes on Saturday. Joel and Stephanie will get like an 8 to 10 minute segment. Cammie will get one. Like it's a lot. Those of you guys that have been there, it's a whole lot jam packed into 3 days. So I want you to be prepared and ready. Yeah, you can bring your purse. Oh, thanks, Jess. Yeah. You can bring your purse, but less is more. I will tell you that right now. You don't want to be hauling a bunch of stuff around because you're walking like crazy. Make sure you have a battery charger on your phone. Your phone will die like every hour at conference. So if you don't have a battery charger or like a, whatever it's called, I don't know, phone bank, but yes, thank you, that thing. Get one, because your phone will be constantly dying from pictures, texting, and posting, and going live, and everything else. Sunglasses, make sure you bring your sunglasses. I always forget every single year and have to buy some. And then, the store is not cash. If you have cash right now for the store, go put it in the bank before you go. The store is credit or debit card only. I learned that last year too. So don't bring cash, because people have I had like $400 in cash, and I walked in there and I was like, oh, it's like, don't, make sure it's debit or credit only. Like Jess said, make sure you call your bank and get, I think it's Jess or Hannah, but make sure you call your bank ahead of time and let them know that you're leaving town so they don't hold your card. That happened to me too. I'm trying to think of all the things that I did that you guys should learn from. What else? Anybody have questions, concerns, thoughts, feelings, anything that you guys want to talk about tonight? Because tomorrow's pretty much the night of the day we get ready, and Wednesday we're going. So I can't even believe there's one day away, you guys. Somebody mute themselves? Okay, any questions on conference? So what to pack, what to bring, what to expect? I think we kind of covered everything, but I just want you guys to know that take this time to really connect with each other, but also take time for you as well. Let this be a time where, again, where you get to be selfish and you get to soak all this up, because you are the one that's going to leave, go a different person than you come back. The rooming, oh, thank you. All the rooming will be sent out probably tomorrow now. Sorry, guys. I was supposed to get that all done tonight. No. Yeah. Okay, hold on. Rooming will be sent out tomorrow, and you do not need your paper ticket. They will just ask you for your first and last name and typically your ID number. Yes, you can, Bobby. You can take your supplements on the plane. I always do. Depending on your airline, though, some of them are really, really picky. So you might want to take them out and put them in bags. But I always take mine full, and I never have a problem. I've been on Delta, American Airlines, Alaska, but sometimes they're picky. So I don't know. It just depends. But I've always taken mine without a problem. I usually have like Comienza and Fat Fighters with me in my purse, plus wraps on like traveling. And I've never had a problem with that. These bottles, yeah.
I have a question. Does anybody have a bottle of extra Fat Fighters that I can purchase from them when they get here?
I do, yes. Let me bring them.
Yes, please. I forgot mine.
Yeah, Tammy? Speaking of that?
Oh, I was just going to say I have some, but if you have some, Allie, that's cool too.
Caitlin, let me know if you want me to bring the other green shoes too. We're going to have like a whole inventory while we're there. Should I just bring my whole inventory? Probably. Okay, Jess, Tammy, Caitlin. I'll write that down tonight. Okay, anybody else? I'm trying to think of my list. Blitz cards. Bring Blitz cards. I forgot about that. Bring your Blitz cards. You are going to be blitzing everywhere you go. Airports, airplanes, restaurants. We're constantly blitzing, so make sure you're prepared for that, whether you have a Blitz card or business card. Anybody else think of anything? Jess, Kirsten, who else is on here that was there last year? Is Tani or Kendra on here? I can't tell. My freaking arm is killing me. No. Okay. Anybody that's can you guys think anything else I'm missing? Kirsten, can you think of anything that you wish you would have known last year that you do now? You're muted if you want to say something.
I would just say, just make sure, like, just go into it with an open heart and just be open to everything, because you're going to learn so much.
Yeah, Kirsten will forever be the queen of this, and she will not ever live it down, ever. She told all of us in December of 2015 that she was quitting the week she got back from conference. And so she'll never live that down, ever. And literally she stepped on the plane and like signed a distributor. And did you sign a loyal customer too while you were there?
I can't remember, but I signed a distributor like the first day.
Yeah, like literally that night when we were all like, oh, so you're still quitting? Are you going to sign her up, or are you going to give it to somebody else? And then like she went to conference the first day and she was a whole different person. All this down and nothing. So go into conference not saying you're going to quit, because if you do, you're never going down. We will remind you of it all the time. Yes, we have a pool. Oh my God, how can I forget this from last week? Bring your swimsuit, because there's going to be a lot of hot tub talk. I can promise you that. A lot of good conversation happens around the hot tub and around the pool. So bring your swimsuit. And guess what? We have all the top money earners at our hotel. So you're going to be around them all the time. So you want to be prepared. I'm telling you, the pool and the hot tub is where the magic happens. And when Denise says you want to go to the hot tub, you want to go to the hot tub. I don't care if you're in a swimsuit or not, go down there. Because that is where, like, the cruise, for me, the first year I was like, I'm not doing that. I don't know. I'm not going down there. Denise is like, yes, you are. And I realized that that's where the magic happens, where you get to bump shoulders with top money earners like they're your best friends. Like, it's so normal. So be ready for that. Also, we have a Starbucks and we have 2 restaurants in our hotel. So we also have complimentary breakfast and a gym. So those of you that are wanting to work out and get food, that sort of thing, just kind of plan everything out. Plan out what you're going, where you're going, because you don't want to sit there and be like, okay, what am I going to eat? Where am I going? Like, plan where you're going and what you're doing ahead of time, so that you can be very intentional with your time this weekend and spend it with, and go find the people you want to talk to, you guys. That was something too that the first year that I was such a chicken shit about, is I was like, I'm not going up to that person and saying hi. Like, no, they probably think I'm freaking weird. Well, what I realize is that they want you to. They want to know who you are. They want to get to know you, so do it. And so last year, when Kim Touchton got on stage, and she blew my mind. And that was my person last year, and I was telling all the girls, and we were walking out, and I was like crying, and she walks right in front of us. And I was like, hell no, I'm not going up to her, not doing it. And I'll never forget this. And Tawny was like, God damn it, she just changed your life. Go up to her right now. And everybody on our team standing there staring at me. And I was so embarrassed, but I will never, ever forget that moment is when she looked me in the eyes and she was like, get over yourself. She's like, you're the only person stopping you from going triple. You are stopping and holding back every one of those girls right there. And I just started bawling. And I was like, that's why you go up to them. Because I will never forget that hug from Kim and her telling me to get over myself and looking back at my team. And she's like, quit holding all them back. And I was like, I'm not. And she goes, you are. And I was like, okay, you're right. You're right. And so you're going to have those moments. So go up to them and do it. Just do it. So let's see here. Yes, bring extra pens, extra chargers, blender bottles. Okay, bring a refillable water bottle. That was the other thing too, is that you're going to be constantly like thirsty and stuff. So bring a refillable water bottle that you can carry around with you. Brittany, I'm not sure. If you type in Embassy Suites on Google, you can actually look at the hotel rooms. They look like mini apartments, but you can look and see. I want to say probably a mini, but you can see. Yeah, so I forgot. Whitney is great. So that is so awesome. I forgot about that. You're driving. Cool. Yeah, bringing cases of water. Anything
So they only have a mini fridge, by the way.
Thank you. Mini fridge, Brittany. There's your answer. So we're all going to be fighting for that mini fridge. Just kidding. But really. Okay, what else? Oh, as soon as I'll send out the room and announcements and stuff, but I don't think we need like 45 blow dryers and like 45 straighteners and like 13 curling irons. So what I'm thinking is maybe like for every 2 people, we bring 1 or something like that. I don't know. But we can try to like buddy up. Like last year, me and Tawny were like, okay, you got the hairspray, I got the shampoo and conditioner, like things like that. So somebody that you know that's going to be there at conference, try to buddy up like that way, and then you don't have to pack as much as well. I'm trying to think. Anybody have any other questions? Anything else that they're thinking, they want to know? Make sure everybody checks in with their flight. If you're flying through Seattle, make sure you check on that too, because a lot were delayed and canceled. I remember that, Brandy. Good call on that. Throughway outlet. I'm going to bring one too. I need to go find one. I have one. What else? Trying to think. Headphones. Do not forget headphones. It will suck on your plane ride if you don't have headphones. Especially if you're going to listen to an audiobook or some music or something. Just keep an eye out, Kirsten. I think we should be fine though. Just keep an eye out for the weather and make sure you stay on top of that. Anything else, guys? Sleepy bear. Anybody else? Everybody all ready? Nails done, spray tans done, bags packed? Yeah, me either, Bobby. It's okay. I don't pack till like 7 p.m. the night before I leave. It's funny because I'm really, really OCD, ADD, like psycho, but when it comes to packing, I can't pack till like I'm walking out the door. Hey, Lindsay, it's okay. I got my nails done tonight. It's the only thing I've done. Anything else? Anybody can think of anything else? Any other questions, comments, concerns? I'm so pumped, you guys. This week is going to rock our world. Oh, yeah. You'll overpack. Everyone overpacks. Like, so many, it's not even funny. Last year, my suitcase was overweight going there. So you can just imagine what happened coming home. I had like 14 carry-on bags. Like, I'm not leaving this behind.
You should have seen it because I was in the hotel room as they were closing it, and it was hilarious. They were jumping on it, everything.
Yeah, so if you're planning on buying stuff from the store, leave some room in your suitcase. Don't do what I did last year. Yes. Okay. So Whitney, lives there and she's driving. So if you guys need anything or forget anything, let her know ahead of time. Whitney, when are you getting there, by the way? Yeah, yours is pretty sweet too, Bobby. Wednesday night. Okay. So Whitney will be there Wednesday night. So if anybody flies out Wednesday morning and forgets something, shoot a message to Whitney. If she has it, she can bring it or whatever, pay her for, just make sure you write your list down and don't forget anything, because it sucks when you get there. I'm not going with a carry-on bag. So yeah, I have a carry-on bag and like a purse and a suitcase. I just have too much crap all the time. Oh, how did I forget this? Bring your charts. Bring your charts. I totally forgot about that. Bring your charts, because as soon as they announce promotions, you're going to want to look at your chart like right away. So bring your chart or have it printed out or whatever, or put it in like, you don't want to bring like everything, but maybe your leads list in your chart, because those of you guys that are staying till Monday or even late Sunday night, that's what we did last year, Sunday, all day long. We like charted and game planned. And so it was fun to be able to like have all that. And then you're just fired up. Like, I don't even think we went to bed Saturday night last year just because everyone was so like pumped up and delusional. So bring your charts, because you're going to want to look at that. As soon as promotions are announced, you're going to be wanting to see where you're at and game plan with that. So, and we'll probably do something Saturday night too, as far as like getting together and kind of game planning and that sort of thing. Like, obviously we're going to go to dinner, but guys, those of you guys that like mojitos, they do pictures of mojitos at the cafe. And that's kind of maybe the only reason why we went there. I'm not going to lie. Well, I'm kind of disappointed because our other place, I don't think I told you guys what happened to the other place, because I didn't think it was really necessary because I was so pissed off. But we were booked at this place across the river. So those of you guys that went last year at the convention center, you know that restaurant was across the river with that patio outside? That beautiful restaurant? Yeah, we were booked there. And I had the patio booked for 40 of us. And then some really cool ambassador or Black Diamond came in and booked out the whole restaurant. And they just basically were like, well, since somebody came and booked up the whole restaurant, can you guys do Thursday night instead? And I was like, no, but you can go yourself. So that's what happened. So when I find out who it was, they're going to get a little phone call. Just kidding, they're not. OTOM, right? So yeah, anyway, that's what happened. So that's why we're somewhere else now. But I'm excited because we're still outside. So I'm fine with it. But they have pictures of mojitos too. So be like, mojitos, you're in. Tammy, I used to work for American Airlines, carry on queen when you have to fly, standby, roll your clothes, save so much room. Yeah. Roll your clothes. I forgot about that. If you're packing a suitcase, roll every one of your clothes. You'll save so much room.
So that message didn't make sense because my daughter bumped me when I was typing. But I'm bringing an empty bag in my checked bag because last year I had to like sit on it to zip it. And we get that box at like check-in, so that takes room and stuff. So definitely plan on that.
I forgot about that too. I'm so glad you brought that up. Check-in, you guys, you get like a whole big like at registration. Last year we got a big box and had a bunch of stuff in it. So you're gonna get a lot of crap. So just be ready for stuff to bring home with you. Anything else? Any other questions? Concerns? You guys all need some energy or something, or like some greens or something. And if you guys are this tired at conference or tired right now, you just wait. You better be ready because none of you guys are sleeping. Kayla, don't even say anything because you're not sleeping. Franny, did you unmute yourself?
I just need more wine. I'm not tired at all.
Yeah, I could go for a glass of that right now too. Anything else? No? Okay, I will send you guys over the finalize of everything. I'm going to refix the itinerary so everyone has the right one with the right restaurant on it. And then your room, we literally just did like, okay, I forgot about this. This is kind of confusing, so you're probably all going to forget it in like 10 minutes, but just so you know, so I can say that I told you this. So this is how the rooms are going to go. There's 3 rooms. Two of them, okay, there's 3 rooms. Wednesday night, they're all the same size. They all have 2 queen beds and then a sofa pull-out. So the first night, Wednesday night, 3 rooms, 6 to a room comfortably, And then it'll probably be 1 to 2 on the floor, maybe not, because some people get in Thursday. Okay. Now Thursday, there's a switch. We only have the 3 of those rooms Wednesday night, and then Thursday morning, 1 of those rooms has to pack up and go to a different room. That different room is the free room that I won with Denise, and that only has a queen bed and a sofa pull-out. However, the beds are pretty big, so you probably can put 3 people in a bed, but so it's gonna be a little bit of a shift, a little adjustment. So when you're like, why the hell are we moving rooms Thursday morning? That's why one of the rooms is moving Thursday morning, because the free room, Denise did only put it Thursday to Sunday, so we couldn't have it Wednesday night. So that third room Wednesday night is just a one-night deal. That's why it's like that, okay? So that transition Thursday morning is gonna be a little bit crazy, and we honestly, with registration and the store and all that crap, we might not even check into it until before session when we go to pizza, like later that night. I don't know, it'll depend on Denise, because Denise told me that she has to check me into it. So it's gonna be a little bit crazy Thursday, that transition, but the people that are in that third room transitioning over to that new room, we may just put all the bags and everything into one of the other rooms for right then, so then that way we can move over. Yes, Whitney is amazing in bringing an air mattress and some mattress toppers for us. But honestly, I don't think there's gonna be that many people on the floor. Or transitioning, like rotating or whatever, I really don't think so. Because, yeah, I just don't. Just the way that everyone's flights and stuff are, I don't think it will. Okay, now that was probably all confused the hell out of all of you. Anything else? No? Okay, if you guys have any questions, don't hesitate to ask as far as packing, flying, anything like that. Again, I will transition everybody into the group message Wednesday morning before you board our plane. And then the keys and everything will be ready about 5:30 at the embassy, or as soon as Kayla gets there. It's probably like 6. And then she'll disperse keys out. There'll probably only be 2 keys to a room though, heads up. So when we're checking in, you guys all gotta like go somewhere else, because there's only, I think, 4 people to a room is what I said, or maybe even 2, I don't even know. So everyone's gonna kind of go sayonara till Kayla disperses all the keys. So you're gonna have to buddy up with people who have keys, unless they'll give us forward a room or something, I don't know. So we'll figure that out. Okay guys, so anything else, post in the message, and I cannot believe we're like kind of like a day and a half away. So it's crazy. Hopefully it's all setting in. It's all becoming real to all of you. And I will talk to you guys later. Let me know if you have anything.